Even the TET out of 150 questions, if 27 questions are out of syllabus,
Yes.
then it is it's a major deviation.
Well, it's not a deviation. I would say it becomes little easier for little more persons to enter.
There was a contemplation that the TET total TET marks total marks
150.
in TET is 150, but out of 150 only to the extent of 127
Yes.
there was an examination.
Item number 42.
They were supposed to take instruction.
Yes, what is your instruction?
Yes. But the learned senior friend is coming.
Yes, contentions based on.
Well, today I am in much better situations after the conference. I believe that I would be able to satisfy your lordship's all query. Interestingly, lot of information it was not known to me. If your lordship kindly take note, just the first very basic points which will be required. Well, there are 5 subjects, marks 150. Subjects number 1 is child development and pedagogy.
Yes.
Number 2 is English.
Yes. এই এটা খুলো এখান থেকে এমন বেঁধে দিয়েছো কেন কাচিটা বাঁধবে না
Well, none of the documents should be required.
Yes, child development
and pedagogy,
Bengali,
then
then Urdu.
Then Bengali or Urdu, then environment.
Bengali or Urdu.
Yes, yes. Then environmental science, and the last one is Arabic. Now this 5 equals to 150. There are 150 questions, each having 1 mark. Now the TET examination happened on 28th of January 2024. The post was the assistant teacher, undergraduate Arabic. Well, this is very important. Kindly note it. The number of persons applied was 2,447. After the result, when I use the word result, I say that as far as the English part is concerned, I have given exactly 8 marks because of the out of syllabus. As far as the Bengali, which they have also pointed out, 19. So that as far as the English, that subject is concerned, my lord, my expert, they have found there are 8 number of questions which were out of syllabus. So there is affectation of 8, and as per their allegations and also by my expert team, they have also found there is an affectation of 19. So 19 plus 8 total affectation is 27, which is 18%. Now, the number of persons, this lordship would be surprised to hear this, the number of persons who became eligible, who passed, because 60% is the passing marks, that one has to get 90, is only, kindly take note, 8, number 8. Yes, number of vacancies.
Out of 2,447.
Only, and I was shocked. Then I wanted to know, they said that in Arabic.
Only 8 candidates.
Yes.
60% marks.
60% marks. Only 8 candidates. Now, so these 8 candidates will go for 2 further competitions. Final exam and interview. Yes, main and interview. And the law is, TET is an enabling factor. TET marks is not added. The marks, whatever a person gets in the main, post-TET and in the interview, that is the finality of everything. It's not that someone enters in the TET, he gets a marks, that is added. That's the specific law. Now, lordship may kindly visualize this thing. I will address the affectation part. Today, there are 8 candidates for 47 vacancies. I wanted to know what about the past years, because anyone clearing the TET, he is entitled to sit in the examinations for every time. They said all persons whoever got the TET passed in Arabic, all are employed. In West Bengal, in Arabic, there is a complete dearth of teachers, dearth of candidates. Now, if I give that
No, but
19 marks, what will happen?
But 2447 candidates participated in the selection.
Yes, that's I'm saying.
Having requisite qualification.
Yes, that's I'm saying. Today, if I give that 19 marks, including whoever is eligible of the petitioners, the result would be this number 8 will become 103. Now, kindly visualize this 103 means a better competitions for those 8 without giving any importance to the.
From the stage of main onwards.
Yes. So, therefore, today I'm just doing my devil's advocacy. I'm trying to say against myself. Today, even if some more persons are allowed, the competition becomes stiffer. It is no more restricted to 8 persons.
But what about the competition at the TET level?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
To the extent of 27 marks.
To the extent of 27 marks, if Lordship calculates.
Who knows that if 27 marks would have been open,
yes,
in that event, instead of 8, there would have been 800 candidates.
No, there would not have been 800.
Why not?
There would not have been. Because that's exactly precisely the case. Kindly visualize this. Today, 8 has come when there are 18% out of syllabus. Once I give marks to all the candidates, then it does not get reduced. This 8 becomes, calculation is roughly about 103. They say about, including 8, I think about 90 to 93% will come. So they will become eligible. So the context today before your lordships, unlike the usual situations, in usual situations, my lord, this is not the narrative. Where lakhs and lakhs of candidates, they are fighting for few number of vacancies. Here is the situations where only 8 candidates who have qualified. And if I give marks to everyone based on out of syllabus,
then some of the candidates would be able to reach the stage
of the main examination.
Marks.
Yes.
But in effect,
yes,
there was a competition to the extent of 123 marks only.
Yes, that's I said the
out of 150.
I would say there is a competition of 82%. Let's make it easier for percentage wise.
Yes.
There was a, if I can use the word, there was an affectation of 18%. There was
there by Mr. Dhar.
Yes.
That out of 150 questions,
Correct.
27 questions were out of syllabus.
Out of syllabus. Correct. And that too after my lord checking, rechecking, and everything. Today, all I'm this is my endeavor before your lordship is this. I wanted to know from in the conference.
So, is it the objective of the commission that by giving grace marks, candidates are to be shown that they have obtained 60% marks?
No, that is not the objective.
Then,
all I'm trying to say that today the environment is that if this kind of matter comes, I have to satisfy your lordship's conscience that there is no corruption. I'm trying to address that. And what I do, ultimately, that would be better for the competition. Now, these 8 candidates would be fighting for 47. Now, 103 will come. So, they will fight.
in what manner?
In the manner which is prescribed, and kindly see, ultimately, the fighting will be restricted to the main examinations, that marks, not the TET marks. I'm trying to say only enabling factor. Kindly visualize, Malad, yesterday in one of the matters, lordship was.
Could you visualize a candidate to make him eligible without TET to appear in main? Answer is no, certainly.
Of course.
So the TET is part and parcel of the requirement.
Yes.
Even the TET, out of 150 questions, if 27 questions are out of syllabus,
yes,
then it's a major deviation.
Well, it's not a deviation. I would say it becomes little easier for little more persons to enter. Well, sometimes lots of kindly take.
I am seeing this issue from another angle, that in spite of the fact that there was a contemplation that the TET total TET marks
150
TET is 150. but out of 150, only to the extent of 127,
Yes.
there was an examination.
There was a
There was an
competition.
there was examination.
Because rest 27, there was a level playing field.
Everybody will get it.
Right. Absolutely.
Everybody will get it.
Correct. So 18%, there is a level playing field. I've understood, my lord. All I'm trying to say, ultimately, your lordship would be seeing the justice part of it. Lordship, kindly consider the yesterday's one of the matters that lordship has shown the softer part of the justice. That though that candidate could not appear because there were certain situations beyond the control of the candidate, and lordship extend what we call in one word is a justice. So today, my lord, I am seeking justice before your lordships from this point of view. They kindly visualize. If lordship smells that there is a corruption angle of it, my lord, then I would say, of course, do not.
No, apart from corruption, I'm not
Yes.
on corruption. I'm not
Yes.
saying
Yes.
that due to corrupt practice.
No, I as a counsel, my lord, I wanted to,
happened.
because I never appeared for this commission before. So for me, it's a new thing.
This court is not saying it's a corruption.
True.
There is a corrupt practice. Court is not very much
True. True.
susceptible so far corruption is concerned. So in respect of this matter.
True. True.
But if,
But as
of
a
course, ultimately, if court perceives that there was an element of corruption, then
Yes,
accordingly an
yes.
appropriate order needs to be passed.
but as a counsel,
But so
I
far,
just thought,
if the procedure is not properly followed,
may I say this?
I'm not saying
But I
that your commission is tainted with corruption.
now lordship may
But if
kindly,
the procedure is not properly
Madam,
followed, instead of 150 marks, if there was an examination of 127 marks,
Madam, may I say this? But in this writ petition, whenever we appear for respondents, we have a set of points which we call as a technical and procedural, and there are substantive. But I have not taken any of the points like that in January 24, this examination was held. They sat for the examinations, they knew about everything, but they came before your lordships when? Post this.
publication of
Yes,
state result.
yes. It is not the case that they did not know it. And today, whatever we do, if we give a marks, the petitioners would be benefited. If lordship feels that we should not give it, restricted to 8, no difficulty for that. But all I'm seeking before your lordship, because well, I took some time because I questioned them for every part of it. Then even my question was, what about the earlier years? There is not even a single candidate. Everyone in Arabic, whoever got TET passed, everyone was appointed.
Employed.
There is a complete dearth in the state of West Bengal. No person in the Arabic.
But there are candidates.
There are
To the
candidates.
extent of 2, 4,
Yes,
7.
yes, but not ability to,
Yes, 47 vacancies.
yes, not ability to reach even, I would say, 40%. Well, the grace mark concept is if I can say this, lordship may kindly consider that a context of a case sometimes.
But Mr. Ahmed, one thing is this, that if this process is followed by the commission, then then petitioners would be benefited. Because suppose this 27, to the extent of these 27 questions, if there would have been a fresh competition, if 27 questions would have been open and those questions were from
Within syllabus.
From the syllabus, in that event, there was less possibility so far petitioners are concerned to get full 27 marks.
That's why my lord, immediately when
Full 27 marks. Because out of 27 marks, all the 19 petitioners, you will find that some of them will answer wrong answer, give wrong answers. Out of 27 to wrong answers to 10 questions. So therefore, if suppose take a solitary case, petitioner number 1, if he had answered to those 27 questions and if it is accepted that these 27 questions are from syllabus, then out of 27 questions, if he has attempted 27 questions, it cannot be said that all the answers would have been correct. So you would find that at the end of the day that out of 27, 13 are correct, 14 are wrong.
maybe
So therefore, there would be less possibility to get 27 marks out of 27.
will be qualified even.
So
that's why
how the
immediately
petitioners are
my-
aggrieved if this process is followed?
I'm like, immediately when my senior friend was submitting that, I take instruction from my client. He has no objection if this is given. This
Because
marks is given.
if I
for
consider the issue
In fact, I had a,
from the
Whether
point,
attempted or-
from the angle of reducing the scope of competition to the extent of 27 years,
I follow.
there is a difficulty to accept the contention of Mr. Dhar.
but for the
But so far petitioner, from the angle of the petitioners, from the point of view of the petitioners, it cannot be, you cannot submit before this court today that if these 27 questions would have been open, and if these 27 questions were from the syllabus, that all the petitioners would have answered correct
Mathematically,
marks.
mathematically,
It is not the probability.
that's not a probability.
So therefore, I think there should not be any objections so far petitioners are concerned.
Right now, I have taken that. First, we can pass that order that they will
Yes.
give full marks of 27 marks.
In fact, my lord, for consumption by learned friend, I specifically wanted to know about the petitioners also.
So there is no use
I
of
think all of them.
further exploring the point which cropped up in the mind of the court yesterday with regard to the
I give these areas.
to limiting the point, zone of contest
Yes.
to the extent of 27 marks.
But I had no idea about this.
That would not inure to the benefit of the petitioners.
But one good thing, because of your lordship's order, that lordship was kind enough to give us within so short time, that helped me in the conference. I could get everyone whoever responsible of the madrasa. So that's why, my lord, I could take confidence and say before your lordship.
Attempted or not?
Yeah, appearance গুলো দেবেন।
Tell you all the
19 petitioners are before this court in connection with the present writ petition, questioning questioning কেটে দাও, contending that certain questions in 7th is a state level selection test, date 2023, within bracket 1 to 4, Roman 1 to 4, class 1 to 4, were out of syllabus. As a result whereof, petitioners are prejudiced and they are kept outside the zone of consideration in connection with their participation in seventh SLST 2023 main examinations, within bracket 1 to 4, Roman. It is further submitted that the main examination, main aim capital দেবে সব জায়গায়, main examination is scheduled to be held on 19 January 2025. Stop. Next paragraph. Matter was heard at length on 14 January 2025 and an order was passed directing the learned advocate representing West Bengal Madrasa Service Commission to obtain instructions as to how many questions were out of syllabus, involving how much marks. Stop. Next paragraph. Today, Mr. Pratik Dhar, learned senior advocate representing West Bengal Madrasa Service Commission, submits on instruction that in 7th SLST TET, within bracket 1 to 4, close bracket, in total 1, 2, 3, 4, in total 5 subjects, only Bengali or Urdu, or either Bengali or Urdu. In total 5 subjects, or total in 5 subjects, total 27 questions were out of syllabus, which are carrying 27 marks. So it is further submitted that commission has taken decision, since those 27 questions were out of syllabus. All the candidates who attempted those questions,
All.
all the candidates
All
who
the-
participated in the
Yes,
all the candidates who participated in 7th SLST TET 2023 within bracket 1 to 4 shall be awarded 27 marks. Irrespective of the fact whether the candidates attended those questions or not. Next paragraph, Mr. Shamim Ahmed, learned advocate representing the petitioners, submits, if this is the stand of the commission, in that event they have no objection. In that event, petitioners have no objection, and on adding those and on adding say 27 marks, if petitioners come within the zone of consideration, they should be allowed to participate in the ensuing main examination, which is scheduled on 19 January 2025. So, next paragraph. In view of the respective submissions made on behalf of the parties, the writ petition stands disposed of, directing the commission, the concerned authority of the commission, to award 27 marks to all the candidates who participated in 7th SLST within bracket TET 1 to 4 within bracket 1 to 4, and on awarding such marks those candidates, including the petitioners, who are found to have been able to come within the zone of consideration, shall be permitted to participate in main examination. Urgent Xerox certificate copy.
Only one thing. Out of 27, 8 in English has already been given to everyone. So remaining 19 in Bengali, that is left to be. So Lordship direction is 27. Kindly clarify in any one of the centers. Or my submission may be recorded.
Shall be awarded বলা হলো না 27 questions out
of which 8 already be given to everyone.
Line add করে দেবে যে add করে দেবে, it is further submitted on behalf of the commission that in connection with 8 questions of
In English.
in connection with 8 questions in English which were found to be out of syllabus, 8 marks have already been awarded to all the candidates who participated in the examination, and in connection with rest of 17 questions.
No, it's not 17, 19.
19 questions,
Yes, 19.
which are also found to be out of syllabus, further 19 marks shall be awarded to the candidates.
Now that 27 line, that may not be required after this.
Yes,
Lordship directed it just before dictation, direction to give 27, that may not be
that I
required.
have to correct.
Yes, this will cover. Deeply obliged.
I must be thankful to Mr. Dhor because of his effort without disturbing the
That is, I think, neutral and fair.
Yes.